Your physician or your doctor is typically going to tell you or give you an idea of what type of a condition this is. I would generally recommend that if your symptoms are severe, that they should be seen within a short-term basis by your physician or your foot doctor. And if it's mild, then I think you might be able to consider some home remedies to try to resolve this before you see your physician. So some of those home remedies for autoimmune arthritis would be the use of rice, which is discussed in some of our other videos, which includes rest, ice, compression, and elevation when symptoms start to develop. Usually arthritis does not follow an injury, so this would happen spontaneously. If you start noticing swelling in an area of your foot or ankle, then that would be something that might indicate that you've got some type of an arthritis condition. So we would consider rice initially. And then following that, an anti-inflammatory medication like Motrin or Aleve or naproxen or ibuprofen would be appropriate for that as well. Now, in addition to these home remedies, there are some other types of alternative treatments that have been recommended for the use of autoimmune conditions. We won't mention those here specifically, but they're certainly worth a try for a mild condition.